Salve, boa noite, bom domingo na verdade, né? Que era live, era para ser no sábado, acabei me atrasando um pouquinho, mas estamos aqui para o modo franchise com o Detroit Lions, reta final, 2 jogos, Denver e Atlanta. Vamos até o Colorado enfrentar os Broncos e receber em Michigan os Falcons. Green Bay líder de divisão com 9-3. Ainda temos o confronto direto da última semana. E eu espero estar classificado até lá. Ou não, né? Porque aí a gente pega uma pique alta no draft. Porque Detroit precisa de uma reforma. E não é pequena. Então, bora lá. Vamos enfrentar o Denver Broncos. Enquanto o Green Bay recebe Chicago. Um confronto divisional. Quem sabe, uma surpresa. Os Broncos pode parecer um adversário fácil, mas não é. Pode acreditar que não é.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Denver Broncos taking on Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions.
Goff que vai ser reserva na próxima temporada. Não dá para continuar com o Goff.
Just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Taken at the goal line. Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Denver offense ready to take over for the first time. Get a look at their 8th-year quarterback. His first season as a Bronco, though, Teddy Bridgewater.
A Pro Bowl quarterback early in his career in Minnesota before a horrific knee injury slowed down his progress. He's a more than capable quarterback and makes the most of his opportunities when he's a starter in the NFL.
First carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now this defense for the Lions, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Bridgewater. That's out to the flag for Gordon.
Primeira campanha punch, nada mal.
Back home, you lost a couple games in a row, and here's an early 3 and out to start things off.
And I think they were counting on being at home and having the home crowd carry them along a little bit to help things get better. But the bottom line is, you don't get the crowd involved until you play better. They've got to create some first downs, some big plays, things of that nature to make sure that the crowd is right there with them.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback, the former #1 overall pick of the draft, Jared Goff.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
From the 27, Goff.
Slant.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
Salve, Eunicia. Boa madrugada pra você. Como é que você tá?
Keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Goff. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells.
O Goff é passe curto. O Goff é passe curto. Não adianta forçar que você vai ser interceptado.
Swift, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards.
Aí toda uma boa campanha para condená-lo.
He shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The NFC's Pro Bowl punter a year ago, Jack Fox, on to punt for the Lions. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. This is taken around the 12. A 39-yard punt, a return.
Bom, punt para eles, punt para mim. Segue 0-0.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Bom, os Vikings perdendo para os Steelers, praticamente dão adeus aos playoffs.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Nifty move by Gordon. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 39, Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Bridgewater to Fant, first down Broncos. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Bridgewater. That's caught over the middle by Fant.
Vitória do Seahawks. Seahawks também está brigando com por uma vaga. No caso, pelo wildcard.
To the air again with Bridgewater.
Aí.
That's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions will have solid field position
Obrigado.
as they take over at their 45-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. As he spot drop.
Uma vitória nos coloca muito perto do playoff. Então, não dá para perder para Denver. Não dá para perder.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I think we can safely say that those
Sim, muito boa. Muito boa. Ele podia fazer mais vezes.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and
Você vê que os Broncos estão totalmente esperando por um jogo terrestre, mas eu vou mesmo assim. Eu não vou mudar. Um ganho de 2 jardas mais.
Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Play fake and it's gone.
Belo passe, Goff. Meu coração foi na garganta. Agora que eu achei que ele tinha sido interceptado, mas belo passe pro Goff. Parabéns.
First and 10, it's Swift. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the
Você vê
center.
que novamente eles estão esperando por um jogo terrestre, mas eu vou mudar agora para um passe. E vamos para o slide.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Goff. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And the Lions have got a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 4.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Swift.
Vamos, Lions!
DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much
pouco na força.
down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Convertendo turnovers em pontos. O ideal.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the 44, Bridgewater. That's checked down to Gordon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Passes laterais, é o meu problema.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. On the counter, here's Gordon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And he's taken down inside the 30. His 1st catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. Now Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Broncos with their 1st trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5.
Ali vai dar falta, ali vai dar falta, vai ser primeira pro gol. Esse primeiro pro gol na linha de 2 jardas. Vai ficar difícil.
One step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Como as faltas vêm matando essa temporada. Nossa.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Tackle made by K1 Shorey.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll be tackled.
Bela corrida, bela corrida.
46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Bom, Goff. Tá bom, Goff. Tô gostando.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Não vai dar para fazer um TD. A meta aqui é 3 pontos. Terminar o primeiro tempo na frente.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Out to his left. And the ball is knocked out.
Nossa. Foi um fogo recuperado. Eu fui pro slider quase. Que sorte. E foi fogo, totalmente fogo. A bola escapou.
On first down, gone. This is caught by Williams. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Como eu disse, não, os 3 pontos ia ser uma vitória.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As now we see
10-7, não tá mal.
back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. where it was the visiting Steeler.
Dá uns Vikings fora, né? Os Vikings,
Ben Roethlisberger,
uma má temporada.
in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas nos playoffs, praticamente. Dallas nadando abraçado dos playoffs.
Let's check on one final game for you. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Daniel Jones, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far, as he's thrown a touchdown pass. In the game you're watching, it was Jared Goff with a strong first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, coach, thanks.
Recebemos a bola no segundo tempo, maravilha.
It's been a closely fought battle to this point. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Eu vou pedir proteção pro lado esquerdo.
Again, it's Williams.
Ótimo, bela corrida.
Right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff.
Não, ai, quase faço besteira. Muita besteira.
Force the ball through and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the
Muda a rota.
And that's why it got knocked away there. To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. It's complete to Williams.
Belo passe, Goff.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll hand it off now. Williams. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5.
É uma blitz, eu vou pedir proteção pro lado direito. Exatamente uma blitz. Vai abrir. Ah, Goff, meu Deus do céu. Goff, é um TD, Goff. Ai, nossa. Como irrita não ter um bom QB. Como irrita.
I like how you come to us and praise a defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Buying time to his left. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I like this effort there.
Quarta pra meia jarda, eu vou correr. Eu vou correr.
Really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
Primeira descida.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, here's Goff. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge.
Eu reclamo muito do Goff, mas o Goff também não tem muito tempo no pocket, né? Porque a linha ofensiva ela não segura.
10 yards there as as this offense is on a roll.
Tem muita coisa para rever em Detroit, muita coisa.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Bela corrida. O ideal seria ter todas as coisas no draft para mim, mas não vai ter como, né?
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. A good action to this point in the third quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff, here's Williams. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And that is incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected
3 pontos. Não tem que confiar na defesa.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side said, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
To throw is Bridgewater. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Now Gordon on first down. And no room that time.
Pancada.
The 46.
Que pancada.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39. Bridgewater to Sutton, first down Denver. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Bridgewater. This is the tight end fan.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Sim, que pancada, meu Deus. Ai, se fosse em mim.
Good enough for the first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
Exatamente como eu disse, os Broncos não iam ser adversários fáceis. Apesar de uma campanha de 4 vitórias, assim como vai ser com Atlanta.
Bridgewater on first down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Bela screen.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Trying to find a lane, but he Instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. To throw, Bridgewater. Got a man, it's Judy complete.
Calma. Tem que manter a calma. Senão...
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point.
Passo embaixo.
That's how they finish off a lot of their big plays.
Certíssimo,
This
certíssimo.
time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when
Blitz. Blitz. Eu vou pedir uma proteção extra. Não, não é Blitz.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams, and he gets it to the 34.
Susto. Deu certo.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
On 1st down, it's gone. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams.
No passe, igual.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now Goff on 1st down. It's Williams on the catch. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Mais uma primeira descida, o relógio chegando em 3 minutos.
Pointing, communicating. There he is. And
Então estamos queimando o relógio.
ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Goff on target to Hockenson for a Lion first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Deixa chegar 2 minutos, vai chegar 2 minutos.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Lions in possession.
Vou tentar forçar os Broncos a pedir todos os tempos.
Come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
Tempo, já foi.
The first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Seibert's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon?
Agora é o seguinte, agora tem que confiar na defesa. 1 minuto e 10, os Broncos não tem tempo para pedir. E seja o que Deus quiser.
So now Bridgewater and the Broncos down 16-14, 70 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Bridgewater. Finding Sutton. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll
Eles estão indo para no huddle.
The Broncos in the hurry up, trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Open man, and again it's Sutton. Bridgewater. He's got Gordon. Oh, a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end fan. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Vitória. Nossa, que vitória difícil.
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Detroit, the win is number 9 for them on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on
Muito suada a missa, muito suada. Eu não vou pegar nada por enquanto, eu vou esperar mais um pouco. Os Packers venceram os Bears. O que deixa Chicago totalmente fora dos playoffs e a briga vai ficar entre nós dois mesmo. Não vai ter jeito. Como é que tá os playoffs? Estamos entrando com a Seed 5, nesse momento enfrentando New Orleans, São Francisco e Tampa Bay, e Green Bay está folgando. Dezessete jogadores para renovar o contrato, mas eu não vou renovar nenhum deles. Nenhum deles vai ser renovado. Vão todos virar free agency. Faço parte do processo. Green Bay vai até Baltimore, tem um jogo bem difícil. Eu achei que era contra Atlanta, mas é contra Arizona em casa. Arizona que não briga por nada. Se eu não me engano, na NFC Oeste, Arizona não briga por nada. Na 15ª semana, 15ª rodada, como você queira. Inclusive é no mesmo horário. Cardinals e Lions, Packers e Ravens. Então, eu sou Baltimore desde criancinha. Como é que tá Arizona na divisão? Que eu não sei como é que tá Arizona na divisão. Dallas Cowboys já está nos playoffs, como eu falei. Baltimore é líder de divisão da AFC Norte. Então, Kansas City, uma vitória coloca Kansas lá, é inevitável. É uma divisão bem fraca, né? Então Dallas era favoritíssimo. Giants, Washington, Eagles. Arizona está brigando por playoff com o São Francisco. Problemas. Vamos lá. O DeAndre Hopkins podia virar free agency, né? Podia, o J.J. Watt também. Tem umas peças em Arizona muito boas.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002.
Vamos lá, estamos em casa.
These two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here,
Kansas City nos playoffs. Vitória sobre Los Angeles Chargers. Hoje era esperado, né? Era esperado, na verdade.
Here in 2021, led by their quarterback in his first season in Detroit after 5 in LA, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Era a corrida.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here.
Aqui vamos mudar porque vai ser difícil correr ali no meio.
Play action. It's gone. On the move to his left.
Boa, Goff! Boa, Goff! Uma falta que já nos coloca na lista de 33 do campo de Arizona.
Goff, a handoff here to Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
When I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before it's over.
From the 27, Goff dancing to his left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. So the Cardinals offense coming out here for the first time, and we get a peek at Kyler Murray, the dangerous offensive weapon now in his 3rd season in the National Football League.
When you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Flush to his right. Murray with a nice move. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Connor on first down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. Second down coming up. A check on the numbers last week for Connor. 17 carries, 60 yards.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Murray now. And that is incomplete.
Eu tive que enaltecer a secundária agora, porque ela me livrou de levar um TD logo de início.
You're exactly right. It looks like they got to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, gone. He's got it to Williams. Oh, Watt shaking.
Opa, Didiote machucado. Didiote machucado.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Problemas para os Cardinals.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Ah, ele vai dar hold, nossa.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
To throw on second down is gone. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Bela recepção, bela recepção.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Goff. Open man, the tight end fails.
Oh, Goff, tá aparecendo no final.
The tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get this.
Didiote, né, continua no banco, o que pode ser sádico, mas é bom. Só que não precisa nem explicar, né, sobre o Didiote. Tem mais um hold, mais um hold. Isso mata, isso desanima.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
Boa, vamos, Lions!
TJ Hawkinson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Meu Deus, quanto é que tá Green Bay? Mostra o placar, pelo amor de Deus.
And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
From the 31, Murray. Nice, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Romeo Laquara able to get him for a loss of about 3. Well, they set him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. From the gun, Murray. It's brought in by Harris. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Murray a give. This is Connor. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Bidão uma terceira para 6.
Linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. And get
E é punch. E é punch.
You're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
Aí não. Aí não, aí não. Primeiro fumble dele.
So partner, that play broke huge, and when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back, but in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He didn't secure the football. And if he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for naught. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here, as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff to Connor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And a rough go there on 3rd down.
Olha, não vai ser TD? Vai chutar? Nossa, é muito difícil ter um turnover com passe curto. Acontece, fazer o quê? Eu não tenho bons recebedores. Eu tenho um recebedor bom, um. Nossa, mas o Detroit está muito esperando o jogo por terra, muito. Peraí que vamos... Ah, bela, Goff! É isso, Goff!
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 42. 56 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200.
Terceira prova, eu vou correr. Green Bay 7, Baltimore 7. Ai, meu coração.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on 3rd.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now a first carry for their fullback. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Ah, vamos, Lions!
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
Seibert on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Aí não, aí não. Terceira para 11, 21 segundos.
To throw is Murray.
They'll get this underneath to Edmonds.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Murray now on first down.
He'll get this to Connor underneath.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1.
É isso, 14-13 primeiro tempo. Eu não lembro se vai ser a bola no segundo tempo.
Receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint.
Quanto é que tá Green Bay? Mostra aí, meu Deus.
Caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, and they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Devontae Parker, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. The Bills still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense.
And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain there on the first down play. A strong running. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. Now Murray. Finding Harris over the middle.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's Murray. slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Murray now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Coming up on 2nd and 7. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. Here's Murray. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple.
Quarta para 2. E aí, Arizona? Vai fazer o quê? Vai arriscar. Vai arriscar.
They'll run for it with Connor. Muscles him off. And he's able to
conseguiu.
First before he's taken down at the 36. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Right back to Connor here on first. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Vamos de Nixon.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Steps away to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On the handoff, Connor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3. They're feeling great about themselves.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Último quarto, mais um jogo sofrido.
Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Swift. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
On 2nd and 9. Goff escaping the pressure right. His throw's going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot.
O Goff tá jogando demais nessa fim de temporada.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Second down and 7. Once again, it's Swift.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They'll try it now with Swift.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Murray, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw, it's Murray. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. Averaging 50 yards of boot so far as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made.
5 minutos, 14-11.
40-yard punt, no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw is gone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Aí eu joguei o jogo no lixo.
He's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
On 2nd and 7, Murray forced out to his left. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater, and that will make this a 4-point game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jared Goff and the rest of the Lions offense set to go to work once more. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Here's a handoff to Swift. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2nd and 5 now. Goff. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Here's Goff. Fells has it, left side.
Que passe do Goff, 1,54. Vamos, Lions! P3 pontinhos.
And 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Following the touchdown.
Green Bay 21, Baltimore 10, vitória de Green Bay.
And there will not be a
E é isso que eu quero evitar, esse confronto com o Green Bay, ter que decidir a minha vaga com o Green Bay na última rodada.
Back to throw, Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Rolling to it. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. We've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Murray to throw. Pass complete to Green. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. He's got his target Harris. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To throw is Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it.
Vamos para o overtime.
So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. It's a tie game. You don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And a football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. 98 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. First throw of overtime for Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
Murray going to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Murray fighting, lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he is not.
Eu não acredito! O jogo estava quase perdido. Uma big play da Arizona. E agora o fogo me coloca na linha de 1 jarda para decidir o jogo. A NFL é maravilhosa. A NFL é maravilhosa.
Defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Swift. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Swift again.
F! Vamos, Lions!
Time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime, just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all, and then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play.
Nossa, que jogo é esse? A big play da Arizona colocou na primeira para gol. Segurei. Um fogo me coloca na linha de 1 jarda. E o jogo acaba. Bem-vindo, NFL. Cara.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Partida maravilhosa do Goff, não tem nada o que falar dele. Ele não vai continuar. Mas o Goff vem jogando demais nessa reta final. O Green Bay também venceu o Baltimore, então se entrar pelo wildcard vai ter que jogar. E é isso. Que jogo foi esse? Que jogo foi esse? Vamos ver os playoffs? Antes de encerrar a live. Eu não consigo ver ali em cima porque está com a câmera, mas eu imagino que seja Dallas e Arizona, depois eu vou ter que ver. São Francisco, New Orleans, Tampa Bay e Detroit. Então nós estamos indo de cara com Tom Brady, né? Ai que delícia. E Kansas City, basicamente já na divisional, Baltimore, Indianapolis, Tennessee, Cincinnati, Buffalo e Cleveland. Por enquanto, ainda tem mais 3 jogos. Caramba, que jogo foi aquele? Eu nunca vi isso. Eu jogo médio desde os 16, eu nunca vi isso. Bom, diz outros jogadores para negociar o contrato, como eu falei, eu não vou negociar. Todos eles vão virar free agency ou procuro outra coisa para fazer na vida. Não vou renovar. Bugou? Eu vou ter que dar um jeito de subir no draft para pegar alguma coisa boa, porque da 15ª escolha, que não é minha, é de Los Angeles, e a 29ª, né? Não vai dar para pegar o que eu preciso. Então eu posso oferecer a segunda escolha ou a terceira escolha e uma escolha do ano que vem para poder subir. Bom, eu não sei como é que vai ficar. Não sei. Bom, vamos ver a situação das divisões, faltando muito pouco. A AFC Norte totalmente não está decidida. Baltimore pode perder a vaga para os Browns, para Cleveland Browns, e os Bengals também estão na briga. Os Steelers com uma campanha terrível. A AFC Sul, Tennessee e Indianapolis brigam, e Houston pode. Todo mundo pode entrar ainda, na verdade. Todo mundo pode entrar. Buffalo Bills 7-7, uma campanha bem ruim, mas alguém da divisão vai ter que ir. Então, por enquanto, o Buffalo Bills com uma campanha de 7-7, seguido pelos Dolphins com 6-8. Então, vai ficar para as últimas semanas. Kansas City, como eu falei, 12-2, de longe a melhor campanha. Já era esperado. NFC Norte, Green Bay Packers 11-3 e Detroit Lions está garantido nos playoffs. Agora, vamos ter que decidir quem vai ficar com a divisão da NFC Norte. Ou vai ser Green Bay, ou vai ser Detroit. Lembrando que o último jogo é contra Green Bay. Chicago Bears e Minnesota Vikings vão aguardar a próxima temporada. Lamento. e ao mesmo tempo eu aplaudo, porque graças a Deus eles estão fora e eu estou dentro. Bom, então, 2 vagas, Packers e Lions. NFC Sul, Buccaneers e Tom Brady, 9-5, New Orleans 8-6, Carolina Panthers 7-5, não tem nada decidido aqui. Tem nada decidido. Dallas voando, 11-5, uma divisão fraquíssima. E Dallas está sobrando. Parabéns. Bom, Arizona acabou de perder. Ficou com 8-6. São Francisco foi para 10-4. São Francisco está nadando para levar a divisão da NFC Oeste. Los Angeles 7-7 e Seattle 6-8. Então, provavelmente vai ficar com os 49ers essa vaga para os playoffs. Os jogos que restam. Detroit e Atlanta, na Geórgia, vamos até a Geórgia, enfrentar a Atlanta. Green Bay pega Cleveland, né? Wisconsin, mas é os Browns, mais um jogo difícil. E na 17ª, Seahawks em Seattle, mas o Seahawks já não briga por mais nada. Então, não vejo tanta dificuldade. Os Packers pegam os Vikings, também não brigam por mais nada. Então, e na última semana, Green Bay Packers e Detroit. Mamãe do céu. Então, beleza. Está sim esse modo franchise fantástico. Nos vemos na segunda-feira a partir das 8 horas. Deixa seu like, aquela ajudinha básica. Se inscreva se gostou. Nos vemos segunda-feira a partir das 8. Valeu. Nos vemos lá e não perca. Se inscreva. Deixa seu like. Valeu.